Hi everyone in the online certification course. I'm Tracy Carrion and I teach psychology, human growth, and child growth and development at the Westminster campus for FRCC. So thanks for these few minutes of your time while I tell you why I teach. Okay, put me down here in the corner. So there's my little intro. This is supposed to be me. So the first thing I would say for why I teach, this little thing comes from Zappos, from Delivering Happiness by their CEO. I love just this graphic because, quite honestly, teaching for me is all of these things: pleasure, passion, and higher purpose meaning. I love to do it. The thing here with passion, flow, and engagement. Flow is very psychology-oriented idea of being in the zone, basically, but something where we lose time and we love it and we feel like we're in the right place at the right time. And we're fulfilling kind of what our need to do in the world is. And then higher purpose meaning, being part of something is even bigger than that. So, I don't know. Teaching is there. It's it for me. No matter what I've tried in my life or what I do, I always come back to it. And so it is sort of like John said, something that I kind of have to do. Sort of who I am. And then second, I love this quote: we teach best what we most need to learn. I tell my students this every semester: you teach what you need to learn. And for me, that's been the truth about psychology, about mindfulness, about emotional intelligence. I teach the things I'm passionate about because I have needed in my life to learn these things. I'm not an expert in them, and I have had to take that journey for myself, and that everything I learn and everything I do in my life has turned into, my brain tends to turn it into a teaching and learning at the same time. There was a point when I wrote a novel, and while I was writing it, I kept thinking about how the process of writing it was such a great creative writing class. And so I'm writing the novel and designing a class that I looked for places to teach and became a curriculum for me. So my whole world works like this. What I'm learning inside becomes something I want to share on the outside as I learn it. And so finally, never worry about numbers, help one person at a time, and always start with the person nearest you, Mother Teresa. And actually, if I could, I would make that always start with you. So as I've had to learn things about myself, and I share it. But there was a point in my life when it was, I wanted to write and teach and do this in big numbers and big ways in the world. And there came a time when it was just sort of my prayer out there to the world was, use me well. And wherever I could do it, I would do it. I find myself teaching as much for free, even though adjuncting, I know for those of us who are adjuncts, feels like that a lot. Anyway, I do, because I just seem to have to do it, which is maybe something I need to also think about. But anyway, because I love it, it's something I do, and I just want to put out there in any ways, for any numbers that I can, the things that I'm passionate about and learning about for myself. So, I don't know. Those are all reasons why I teach. Thanks for listening and tuning in, and I look forward to hearing yours. Take good care. Bye. Be well.